This week on Take It Outside.
He made his kids degenerates too.
The kids love it. I know.
The kids are going to be gamblers.
Yeah.
What'd you do for your birthday? You do anything?
What did I do for my birthday? I don't even remember. I don't think I did anything really. Oh, I went to
some-
Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
You were there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, great time.
Real memorable.
Boy, was I wrong.
You getting peppered?
Swim moms are the meanest moms in Williamson County. This podcast was brought to you by Outsider. Check us out at www.outsider.com. Outsider is an outdoor lifestyle brand owned and operated by me, retired Navy SEAL Sam Mackey, and my dear friend and former NFL quarterback Jay Cutler. At Outsider, we encourage everyone to get outside and enjoy all that life has to offer. Head over to outsider.com to check out our unique patent-pending drinkware. Outsider's drinkware can be customized with your personal or business logo. Go to outsider.com, upload your logo, and we will send you visual proofs and great wholesale pricing. And don't forget, get outside and enjoy all that life has to offer. Welcome back to the Take It Outside podcast. I'm your host, Sam Mackey, and as always, I have my co-host, Smokin' Jay Cutler. Today it's just him and I. It's been quite a while since we sat down and did one of these, so we have quite a bit to cover. You went to Montana, you had a birthday, went to Australia, I went to Minnesota, we got the 4th of July coming up, but we were just talking about Ubers, so let's get into it.
Yeah, I appreciate the service.
Yeah?
I do. I really do. But we were talking, you always don't want to book a black one to go, 5 miles and charge $65.
It's one of those, doing Uber Blacks is dangerous territory because you get accustomed to something extremely comfortable that's not practical on a day-to-day basis.
It's like a private plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the worst Uber ride you've ever had? Because I've had some real gems.
So we were going to lunch, and I think we were picking up a car or something after lunch at oil change or something. So I was like, we'll just Uber because then we'll just because I think it was close by. And so we get in. Well, Samantha's getting ready. I mean, I remember this like it was yesterday. I mean, I can call her right now and be like, I'm talking about an awful Uber ride, and she would name it. And so we're getting her, and I'm booking one, and black was like $75. I was like, we're not going far. So, no. I mean, there was one for like 18. I was like, we can suck it up. Hit it. I mean, this lady she was the nicest lady in the entire world. But I mean, the car smelled like cat piss mixed with like horse shit.
That's unique. I did not see that coming. I thought you were going to throw something nice in there.
No. I get in and I'm like, fuck. And I mean, Samantha can't smell like shit or like she gags.
Oh.
So I thought, when she rolls her window down, the chick rolls it back up, turns the AC on high, and I'm like, she's gonna puke. She's just gagging in the back. She's down like this, just gagging. And I'm trying to crack my window because she has AC on, so I'm trying to crack my window to get some fresh air in. I mean, Sam kept texting me just stop the car, get out of the car. We have to get out of the car. I'm going to puke. So we ended up stopping a block short and it was a stoplight. I was like, this is good. Just bailed out, rolled. But that was a bad one.
I was coming home on a late night flight from somewhere, landed in Virginia Beach or Norfolk, and gotten one to go home. And the lady, she seemed stoned or she just something wasn't quite right. So I get in there and I sit behind her and she takes me away I've never been. Yeah. And I've gone from the Norfolk airport to my house, 1,000 times. Yeah. And so I keep asking her, I'm like, why are you going this way? And she's not responding. Then we get to a part of Norfolk that's real shady. And we're at a four-way. And if you go left, there's an underpass and the freeway's to the right. And she starts going left. And I reach up and I grab that steering wheel.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I said, you're going to follow this map right here. Otherwise, we're going to have some serious issues.
No
or
shit.
Something like that. And she goes, and she just played it off. I think she was bringing me to get robbed.
Yeah.
But which is also incredibly stupid unless you signed up for Uber on an alias or something of that nature. But nothing happened.
Maybe she was just taking you to a dark alley to get a little piece of Sammy.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. Been propositioned in a dark alley by someone tried to rob me. Oh, so
I hate when they don't follow the map. If you go off course, you better shave some minutes off. That's all I'm saying. If you go off course, off of Google Map or whatever you're using, and we end up in worse situation, I'm going to be pissed.
I appreciate it says go straight here, but I'm going to go left because we're going here and there's traffic.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
Yeah. I really don't like talking in Ubers all that much. Granted, there's a time and a place where I'll chat the Uber driver up, know, and but otherwise I just like to, sit in silence and just maybe enjoy some peace and quiet.
You get some new sandals?
This has been yes, I did, and it was quite the decision.
I bet.
So I was over at my neighbor's house and I put on.
Are these rainbows?
Yeah.
Oh, I love a good rainbow.
I put on a pair of sandals. It was the wrong pair, and they were so soft. So then I was telling Katie about it a couple days ago. Like, I was somewhere and I put someone's sandals on and they were incredibly soft. And she's like, oh, that was at John and Lisa's house, our neighbor. And he's like, those were John's and they were rainbows. I watched you do it. So I get online and I order them. But apparently they have a real long break-in period, which doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
They're already more comfortable than my reefs. So I made the switch from reef to rainbow.
It's a good switch. I mean, they're great sandals.
I heard they last a long.
Last a long time. I think they'll resole them for you. I forget, but I've got multiple pairs. Really, really enjoy them.
Because the reefs, I'll get one summer, maybe 2 summers out of them before they break or the sole comes off or some shit.
Played football in college with a kid, Kevin Joyce. He was from Florida. 24/7 in rainbows.
Really?
Snow didn't matter.
From Florida too, huh?
Yep.
I thought rainbows were a West Coast brand or like a Hawaii brand or something.
Ben, you got any knowledge there for us? Rainbow?
I've got no knowledge on those. Back on the Ubers, though, have y'all ever been in an Uber where they tell you it's a rental, like the person driving?
A rental
car?
I was in an Uber in Austin one time, and it was a Tesla. And I was like, this is kind of nice. And we were talking to the lady, and she was driving a little erratic. And we were like, this is interesting. Like, it's kind of wild that you're driving a Tesla as an Uber, because I'm like, I feel like you shouldn't be driving Uber if you have a Tesla. She was like, oh, it's a rental. I was like, that doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I don't know if that's legal, but I could be wrong to use a rental car as like a chauffeur car or what have you. I bet there's some legalities that it's a very fine line in there.
It was a little kooky.
We were at the Masters a couple years ago, and we have an Uber pick us up from this bar, and it's a brand new Cybertruck, and this is 3 years ago, so they were brand new, and the guy had gotten it that day, and he was an introvert, kind of probably didn't have many friends from the sound of it because he said that, and he said he just wanted to drive an Uber to show off his new car and talk to people.
That's hysterical.
I mean, it's one way to meet somebody.
Yeah, he was a cool guy, but interesting.
But I'm not a big flip-flop guy, personally. My mind could be changed.
Get a pair of rainbows, break them in. Let's see how it goes. How was Australia?
Awesome. Didn't want to leave. Ready to move there. Some of the kids want to go back and live there.
Really?
Yeah. It's hard to explain. It's like kind of a super clean Florida, super chill though, but very kind of high end too. Mm-hmm. But the people, I mean, Australians. I mean, they're just like, you get off the plane, they want to give you a beer and say, "Hey, go punch a kangaroo."
If you had to relate it to a city in the United States.
It's like Miami, maybe without all the bullshit. A chilled out Miami. Mm-hmm. Because I mean, there's still like amazing restaurants. The beaches are some of the best beaches in the world. But the people are just super cool, super laid back.
What's the water temp in the summer? Is it cold? You around there?
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, we still swam, but I mean, it's. I mean, it was like 70s outside. But we were sitting out. Me and Sam were sitting out there on the patio like this second week, and I mean, there's just 3 sharks just out in the water.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You know what type they were at all?
I don't know. I mean, it's sharks.
I mean, there's a lot of great whites.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. We were watching a show. She was watching a show yesterday on Netflix. Chick's name is Ocean something, and she like in Hawaii, like she just swims with great whites, swims with sharks.
I saw this.
Yeah,
or I
Ocean
almost watched it
Ramsey or
last night.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think in the preview it said like it's like therapy for her.
Yeah.
And she's real calm demeanor about it.
Yeah, I mean, she's advocating for sharks because I guess there's, oh gosh, I want to say like 100 million sharks killed every year, which blew my mind. I didn't know if there was that many sharks out there in general.
For like shark fin soup
yep.
I know that's illegal, but
Yep. I don't know if it is in some of the Asian countries.
Yeah.
But yes, amazing show. And they're trying to get rid of, killing sharks, which I'm all for. I mean, why are we killing sharks? Why are we killing that many sharks?
So on the other side of that, my old neighbor Daniel lived catty corner to my beach house in Virginia Beach. He had a charter company, and it got to where over the course of years, I went out with him maybe let's call it 2 years ago now, out chasing tuna.
Sharks are following them,
and we never got a good side tuna.
Yeah, I get it.
And he said it's because they don't allow like the shark fishing in that area or something like that. But it's hard to roll on a trophy fish. Every one we got was bitten in half unless it was under, I don't know, like 20 pounds or something like that.
But anyway, Australia is unbelievable. Can't wait to go back.
Favorite food you ate there?
Oh, it's not even a question. Well, I mean, they have these sushi trains.
Ooh,
so
I like the sound of that.
And so it's just like you sit down in this restaurant. There's booths, and there's literally just a conveyor belt that goes around.
I've never been. I've seen those. I've never been.
It goes around, and the sushi chefs are just right there, open kitchen. I mean, they're just throwing plates down. So like, it's Sushi Hamba. It's one of Samantha's favorite places, and so we took the kids there a couple times, and I mean, there'd be 40 plates on our table. Kids are just grabbing, eating.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, and the seafood there, you can't go wrong. I mean, the kids they have like Kroger sushi and stuff here. It probably might kill you. The sushi at their grocery station or gas stations, grocery stores is phenomenal.
Really,
everything's phenomenal there. Food's great. But then there's a store or there's a restaurant called Rick Shores, and they sell bug rolls.
Okay, so lobster rolls,
and it's a certain bay there, Myron Bay, something like that, where these little bug lobsters are only found there. And so they take them, shell them, and then they fry them up. They're about this big, and put them on a little slider, little mayo, little lettuce. Phenomenal.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Is it a big town where you guys go? Is it a small beach town?
Yeah,
like San Diego,
Gold Coast. No, these towns kind of like the Gold Coast has a few like different subdivisions kind of in it. So, where we kind of go back and forth, it's probably 20 minutes end to end. There's a big mall, a couple malls, probably I don't know 6 or 7 like condo buildings that are, I don't know, 40, 50 stories. But everything's kind of, there's nothing really, I think there's a law, like you can't build something so high, like house-wise on the beach.
How far from the airport are you guys?
Brisbane is an hour, so that's kind of a bigger town. And then Coolangatta Airport's like 20 minutes.
Is it like a bigger town like Franklin, Nashville?
I would say it would be like, Franklin and Cool Springs kind of thing if you put that on the coast.
I'm picturing almost like from the airport to the beach. Is there farmland in between, or is it rural?
Well, I mean, everything's on the coast. So as soon as you get off the coast and go inland, you're in a forest.
Oh, really?
You're in a rainforest.
Okay,
100%.
All right. I was picturing more deserty almost for some reason.
I mean, you go past that and then you're in the desert.
Okay.
So I mean, it goes like beach, forest, rainforest. I mean, because we go up in the mountains there, and I mean, it's unbelievable.
Really?
Waterfalls. I mean, animals everywhere. Like almost a rainforest vibe. And then if you keep going inland, that's whenever you get in the desert and shit that no one lives.
Did you see a kangaroo?
Yes.
Really? They're just everywhere.
Yeah.
Man, I really want a full body mounted kangaroo.
And they have a axis deer.
Oh yeah, those are delicious.
rolling around too.
Really? Are they native?
I don't know, but if you drive into Samantha's mom's house, always on the left, there's this area where they're just littered with them. Ate kangaroo this trip.
Oh really? How was it? Kangaroo tail, right? That's the part you eat.
I don't know. It was ground kangaroo. I made burgers out of it.
All right. Was it good?
It was actually I seasoned the piss out of it, but it was really good. It's super lean. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I enjoyed it. Kids had it.
Yeah. For some reason, I feel like you eat the tail, and I don't know if I don't think I've had kangaroo. I might have. But
Yeah, it didn't. I mean, I'd eat it again. I mean,
Yeah.
in a pinch. I mean, kill a kangaroo, eat it, no problem.
What'd you do for your birthday? You do anything?
What did I do for my birthday? I don't even remember.
I don't.
think I did anything really.
Same here. I think we just.
Oh, I went to
kicked in.
Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
You were there.
Oh yeah. yeah. Great time.
Real memorable. Yeah. No,
All right. Yeah,
that was so long ago.
Yeah. That was.
But I was back to Shelly. The flight back sucks.
Really.
Like I think we're still kind of a little jet lagged, honestly.
Is it the lack of anticipation?
well,
Because you're excited to get there.
Yeah, anytime you do that, going it's easy because you leave San Fran at 11 at night.
Yeah.
Land at 6 a.m. So you got 14 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Coming back, we left at 10 a.m. Australia and landed at 6 a.m.
That's brutal.
in San Fran. Yeah.
Oof. And then San Fran, straight to Nashville.
Straight to Nashville, yeah. So we got to Nashville at 3:00, and I think I went basically straight to sleep, and everyone else kind of followed suit, and we slept till like 4 the next day. And then a couple days later, I thought I was good, and then we're still sleeping till like 10. Like I had to drag myself out of bed today. I was like, gosh.
Have you tried taking an Ambien and just going to bed early and getting back on cycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've been going to bed decently, like 9, 10 o'clock. And
Yeah.
can't shake it. Which sucks. Well, I guess it doesn't suck because I'm on a plane, Monday to Africa.
Yeah.
So about to mix it up again.
That's gonna be fun. What do you got going on for the 4th?
I don't know. My kids are in the Bahamas tomorrow for the 4th. And then I think Sam's kids are going over with Trey's. So
We have a neighborhood parade starting at 9 a.m. and then we rented a big bounce
neighborhood
house.
parade?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like golf cart
Yeah,
type
yeah,
deal
yeah.
parade, and it's going to end, I think, down by the river, and the fire department's turning on the fire hydrant.
Yeah.
And I think spraying all the kids or what have you, letting them play down
That'd be
there.
fun.
And then we have we rented a big bounce house with like the pool at the bottom and all that stuff. All the neighbors chipped in, so we have that going. So after the parade, we're doing mimosas and brunch at one of the neighbors, letting the kids play, and then just hitting the other neighbor's pool all day. And then
Do they do fireworks there?
so there's a guy across the neighborhood, and we're going over there because one of our friends lives over there as well. He used to do I'm going to call it stage theatrics, like for concerts, put on fireworks. And so he used to do fireworks for a living and used to, liberate them from the shows. So he had them for free. But this year we're all chipping in, and he's doing
fun.
a big fireworks show there.
That'd be fun.
So you guys are more than welcome to join for any or all of it.
I think my sister's going down to the condo. I think they're going to watch down there. We might do. I don't know what we're going to do.
Let's see. Christina.
Big. Do you guys have are kids riding mostly bikes? Do they have scooters in your neighborhood? Scooters. Any electric bikes?
Yes.
Okay, so I mean West Haven's
Yeah.
it's massive, and there's a bunch of. I mean, there's some older people that bitch and moan. So, cops have been in the neighborhood enforcing. I guess you have to be 14 if it goes over 28 miles an hour, electric bike, have to have a helmet on, blah blah blah. So they've been in the neighborhood cracking down on kids
That's what we're
we've
using
got
our taxpayer dollars for right
yeah,
now.
that's what we're paying our taxpayer dollars for, because our HOA is a bunch of fucking old fucks. So that's what we're dealing with in there.
It's funny you mentioned that. I was coming home yesterday.
I get it though. Like some kids, like some of the kids are. I mean, it is getting a little out of control. I think they do need to be, wrangled in a little bit. But they're also kids.
We were on a golf cart cruise yesterday and came around the corner right in front of the house, and there was a car pulled over and a kid laying on the piece of grass between the street and the sidewalk, and he had just crashed one of those scooters. And so I helped him out, and whoever was in the car went and got his dad. He lived right on the corner. He was fine, but I mean, he was pretty beat up. I thought he dislocated his shoulder at first.
Those things are dangerous. I mean, and they go fast. And some of these scooters these kids have. I mean, my kids are part of the problem. They're dangerous.
Yeah,
they really are. So I think we're gonna go. I told them we're going back to just scooters and just
pedal bikes.
The pedal bikes.
There's just, I understand the pedal bikes, and I'd push for that. Just like your neighborhood, there's a lot of hills in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
But guess what? There's a lot of hills in my neighborhood growing up.
No
you get off and you walk your bike up that hill.
Yeah. If you can't get it, or the hill before, get some speed and let's crank her up there.
What else do we
Switch
have?
gears, man.
Did you ever have a bike with gears growing up?
Yeah.
Oh, I never did.
Well, I got it whenever I was like 12, maybe. And I mean, that thing made it till I got my license. I mean,
Katie still has her beach cruiser she got in college.
WD-40 that chain up.
Oh, yeah. Just jam it gears.
Oh, gosh. I could take that thing apart right now with my eyes closed and put it back together.
That's a good skill.
Yeah.
That's a great skill.
Yeah, I mean, could chains fall off? You got to know how to deal with it.
And move that, and then loosen the bolts or the nuts there and move your back tire back. Keep your chain tight.
How to do it all.
Let's see. We had I went to Minnesota last week. Went up to Lake. I can't remember the name of it now.
Why?
Way up north.
Why?
Katie's parents. It's like 5-hour drive from South Dakota, and they like to rent a lake house and just spend a couple weeks on the lake.
They do it yearly. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it was a cool little, I'm gonna call it, resort area. There was 3 cabins, and then a real nice restaurant and bar right next door, and you just pulled your boat right up to the beach there. And in June, loves fishing. Every morning she'd come and tap on my shoulder.
What were you guys catching?
We were catching northern pike, largemouth bass, and like bluegill.
Nice.
But all the northerns we caught were 13 to 17 inches, somewhere in there.
No kidding.
Yeah, so they put up quite the little fight.
Absolutely.
So June really got into that. What's up, guys? Sam Mackey here. I want to tell you about today's sponsor, Spartan Forge. Spartan Forge has no doubt made me a more effective and efficient hunter. Spartan Forge was founded by former U.S. Special Operations Intelligence Officer Bill Thompson, who took his 21 years of military experience fighting the global war on terror and applied his learnings to his true love, whitetail hunting. My favorite feature on the Spartan Forge app is the LiDAR for finding draws and funnels. It also has an AI deer movement prediction tool, so you know when and where to go. It has historical wind plots for selecting stand locations, and Cyber Scout for just about anything else I need to know. Spartan Forge, a veteran-owned and operated American mapping and scouting company. Use promo code OUTSIDER20 to save 20% on a premium membership to Spartan Forge. That's OUTSIDER20, OUTSIDER20. Whether you're trekking in the backcountry, bird hunting, or just chasing squirrels in the backyard, your dog needs fuel that can keep up with the adventure. And that's where Montana Dog Food comes in. Born in the heart of Big Sky Country, this isn't just dog food. It's adventure-grade nutrition. Crafted with responsibly sourced ingredients from the Western U.S. and freeze-dried to lock in every ounce of goodness, Montana Dog Food Company delivers clean, powerful fuel for your pup's wild side. No shortcuts, no synthetic junk, just premium, nutrition-packed meals and treats designed to support strong muscles, healthy joints, and endless energy, whether you're trekking trails or snuggling by the fire. So give your dog the food that fuels their adventurous spirit. Go to MontanaDogFoodCo.com and feed your dog the best.
Why are pool tabs such a big thing up there?
Oh my goodness, I don't know, but if they could be in every state, I would just.
Ben, you know what that is?
Those are like the little you pull. They're like a gambling thing.
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So
Did you buy out another box? I remember y'all bought out a box.
That sounds like you did.
Yeah, I know. I didn't buy the whole box out. This is a different bars run different programs, and you got to learn the program before you really get a hold of her, And so I dabbled the first night, won a little. The second night, I think I walked home a loser. Won it all back, or most of it back, the third night, and then
He made his kids degenerates too.
the kids love it. I know.
Kids are going to be gamblers.
Yeah.
Just a PSA. I did not have my kids gambling.
You were gambling and they were watching.
Yep, and
precisely.
I just happened to have them all at the table while me and one of Katie's cousins were pulling them. The last one on the table, we put $60 in the
it was the
machine.
last one?
The very last one pulled $1,000 banger.
No.
Won it all back, and then some.
Wow.
I mean, that's what it's all. That's what it's. I mean, it makes
It's a numbers game.
The amount of
It is a numbers
booyahs
game.
that happened at our table. Yep. So,
I do. I mean,
do you remember? I mean, we bought the machine out night after night.
yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
I mean, every bar should have them in town. So much fun.
It is, and but this. So I brought little Jackpot Joe's over to the machine. Let her check it out and see which one she was feeling. So they had $1 tickets, they had $2 tickets, and they had $5 tickets.
Okay.
So I just get a decent little selection of each, and when you pull, there's no feeling like pulling one of those suckers and seeing those lines in that $500 bill or $1,000 bill that you just won.
I mean, I grew up with Lucky Sevens. That was my
Lucky 7.
On family vacations. Dad would buy for, in air quotes, himself a round of Lucky Sevens for everyone in the car, and we'd scratch those bad boys off on the way to Texas.
I feel like I always get the urge to buy scratch offs when I'm in other states. Like I have a better chance of winning or some shit.
I feel that too. Like whenever I'm in Montana, like
Yeah.
I just stop at random ones and be like, "This has got to. A winner's coming out of this state."
I don't know. I don't know why that is, but I get that urge.
Totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. Won the West Haven doubles tournament cornhole last week.
So was it a week-long tournament, a day tournament?
One day.
You've been getting some looks. Christina got a call the other day. There's some sort of cornhole pro-am or celebrity something
Coming up in the cornhole world.
you're
Just
getting,
saying.
You're getting some looks, so they reached out and said, "Hey, would Jay be interested?"
Of course I would be. My partner Jake, he's one of the best out there. I mean, this West Haven thing's been going on. Ed's been running this program for a while.
It's a fucking good program.
It is
man.
a great program.
I was telling folks in my neighborhood about it, and they're like, "Why don't we do something like that?" I'm like, "You just need one guy that's squared away."
Yeah, you guys should. And I mean, I'm sure Ed would, give you the tips of what he's doing. But I mean, he's got a trailer with 6 or 7 TVs. There's iPads at every station. He got new LED lights this year.
So he charges
Yep.
each person or each team to enter.
Yep. And then it pays for whatever. And then the tournament was Thursday, double elimination.
Okay.
There was 26 teams or so. We were ranked 5th going in. Our first game, we played Troy Sons from I think they go to UT. 20-year-olds, and these kids came out swinging. I mean, 10-2 on us like this.
I feel like
First game.
5th is a good position to go into the last day at.
And so, but we came back, beat them, then won our next one.
Do you play 2 out of 3 games or just one game?
One game.
Okay.
One game. And then we lost our third game. We got our third or fourth game. I forget what it was. Oh, our fourth game. Lost our fourth game to get into the championship. Got smoked 22-6 or something like that. I was throwing against one of the really good players. Jake was on the other end, my partner, and dude just worked me. So got sent down to the losers bracket, and had to win another game to get back into the championship. So won that game, back into the championship. Now we got to beat this team twice. That waxed us. And Jake takes it very seriously, my partner. And So he's like, we got to do this. And I'm going into this like, no fucking way we're beating these guys twice. And so
not with that attitude.
I know. And so I think that kind of chilled me out because the guy I was playing with he's pretty good. Practices a lot. So I think that kind of like my mindset was pretty good because I was like, who cares? Just throw your bags and do your thing. And so the first game we beat them 21-6 or 7. I mean, we put it on them pretty quickly.
Then they started feeling that pressure.
Yeah, pressure started happening, and I kept my guy under control. I put some blockers out there, made some shots, made it hard on him. Put up some numbers, and then Jake just got filthy hot. I think the last 3 rounds he was 4 baggers.
What?
Oh yeah, I know the last 2 it was 12 points. And the guy he was playing against was really good. So ended up winning, I think 21-18 or something.
What do you? What do the champs get?
I think it was $100 a piece, and then a little like a little mini cornhole board that says 2025 champion, double champions or something.
I had quite the experience this last weekend at the championship.
And a bottle of bourbon.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
At the Williamson County Swim Meet Championship in Brentwood. The kids swam in it.
Okay.
And they needed a volunteer to work the back door. And I thought it would just be, hey, I just stand there, keep parents from coming in. And it was the swimmers and coaches entrance only. So I'm like, oh, cool. I get a good spot. I can watch the kids swim.
Sure.
And, I just stand here and people aren't going to come in the door because there's caution tape and a barrier. Boy, was I wrong.
We're getting peppered?
Swim moms are the meanest moms in Williamson County. Not all of them, but this one lady, she came up to me. And obviously I'm a volunteer, right? I got 3 kids in there swimming.
Did you get any sort of like?
Oh, I had a
jacket.
Yeah,
you
I
have
had
anything?
a blaze orange reflective vest.
Okay, so
right?
you're something.
I'm official, right? Thought about wearing all black, but I didn't. So the head lady comes up and she's like, hey, no one comes in this back door but swimmers and coaches. I said, you got it. She's like, otherwise it's mayhem back here and we're shuttling kids around, getting them ready for the race. And they run quite the operation back there. It's pretty impressive. Getting 8 kids at a time, one right after the other, firing off in line, right?
Sure.
And this lady comes up to me. She's like, I need to find my daughter. I'm like, well, you can use the main entrance. And she's like, this is a safety concern. I said, well, you could just go in the main entrance and you have a great vantage point from that side of the pool and you can walk around the other side of the pool and get eyes on. She's like, and then she just lost her mind. No, I need to get in there. This is a matter of safety. I said, the only thing I think of was, well, call the fire department. So that's what I told her. I said, you're not concerned about safety and occupancy in a building, call the fire department. And then it was one after the other. Really? I had to shift for like 4 hours, one right after the other. Ladies coming up and getting pissed because I wouldn't let them in to see their kid or drop something off to their kid. Mind you, the other entrance is maybe 20 yards away.
Yeah.
And just on the other corner of the building. And the one thing I did realize, every guy...
Was this a door?
It's a door.
Okay.
And
why didn't they just lock it?
Because all the swimmers stage right by this door in the parking lot, and they come in when it's their turn and go right to the edge of the pool or into the pool where they swim. Mm-hmm. Not all the women, the majority of women came off extremely rude, right, and entitled. Every guy that walked up, I said, "Hey, man, you can't go in here. You got to go in the other door." Okay.
Yeah.
And it was no drama, and it blew me away how rude people are. I'm like, dude, I'm just volunteering to help your kid out here, and you're. I
mean, it's safe to say you probably won't be volunteering anymore.
No, I'm going to.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to volunteer for the same job because
he kind of enjoys it.
I'll tell you what, there's not one person that got in. Apparently, after I left, the back door went to shit. They had to close her down. They had to lock it. People had to go in the main entrance because people were.
Do you think do you need like a bigger sign next time? Like, what are you going to do different?
Yeah, I'm going to have a sign.
Yeah, and
it's going to be very simple, clear, but then I need a little punch at the end, and but yeah, I would do it again.
Like no exceptions.
Yeah. And like this one gal came up, she's like, my daughter's thirsty. I need to get her this half a Gatorade. Mm-hmm. Like, if she's that thirsty, maybe she shouldn't be drinking Gatorade. Maybe just get her some ice cold water or something like that. It was just all BS, man. And it was very unfortunate to see that side of people. Now I know how cops feel. You just see the worst of humanity every day, you know?
Speaking of, so we're building we're building a house across the street. You know that. And so, who was over? Oh, Nick was over. It was Nick's birthday yesterday.
I've been thinking about him, man.
Yeah. It was his birthday. Happy belated birthday, Nick. So he came over yesterday, and he was going to meet somebody. He stopped in, and went over to show him the house. And we go over there, and builder's there, Micah, and he's shaking his head. I'm like, what's up? He goes, well, your neighbor on top of you just is building a pool, and we let them kind of go through the access on our house to get around, blah, blah, blah. And I guess they dumped the pool. They drained the pool for whatever reason. I guess probably filled up with rainwater or something. So they drained it and just put the hose just directly, it just poured down in our basement that's being built. And so I'm like, and Mike was like, it's fine. We pumped whatever. And so showed Nick the house, come back out, and there's where they had moved some of the trees on their side. Now the trees are like in our driveway, which I don't really care about that. But there's a sprinkler going, and it's on our property in our driveway, and there's just water filling up the driveway for these 2 trees that are maybe 8 foot tall, like these pines. And I'm like, all right, watering the trees, try to keep them alive, whatever. So I'm like, how long is this going to continue? I mean, 4 hours later, go back over there. Sprinkler's still on. Driveway is just full of water. Our driveway. So I'm like, what the fuck's happening here? So go over, turn it off. And I told Samantha, I was like,
Is the spigot his spigot?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's all on our property, and the water's just pooling in our driveway. Yep. So I go and turn it off, and I'm like, if it happens again, I'm gonna say something. Like, but first time we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
But I'm like not expecting it to go well.
So what were the trees doing in your driveway?
Well,
are they your trees?
Nope.
Okay.
His trees.
Right.
But whenever they took the track hoe or whatever they took back there, they had to move some of his trees, and they put them in our driveway to get back there between the houses.
Got it. So he's upset about that. So his rationale is, I'm going to water them in your spot since you had to move them, make sure they don't die, right? So it's a understandable motive, but there's a little vendetta there.
And that's what I was talking to Sam about. I was like, and she's like 100%. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Well, I can play that game.
Yeah.
I'm really good at it.
Man. Yeah. I wouldn't want to play that game with you.
But the house is going well. Everyone's excited, so it is what it is.
When do you think you move in this winter? Still?
I would think
or spring.
No, probably like late January would be my guess. Get through the holiday. I think it's going to be pretty damn close to being done in December, but get through the holidays, get through all that stuff, get the kids back to school, and then probably start cranking it up, moving over.
Are you excited for Africa?
Yeah, I am. In 2 weeks, 2 weeks it's long to be away from everybody, the kids and Sam and everybody, but I'm excited. Victor has been sending pictures of all the stuff, so weather's going to be perfect, like 70s. I got a whole hit list.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have anything locked down that, like, I'm for sure
going after
this?
Going after that Sable.
Okay.
Out the gate.
So week 1, day 1, you're smoking a Sable.
Yeah. Week 1, going straight after him.
Okay.
I gotta find it. I'll find a picture of it. And then after, here's the thing. I'm torn on. Here it is.
It's beautiful.
Ben, I'll send that to you. I'm torn on a giraffe. Why are you smiling?
Because I want a giraffe so bad.
Do
When I
you?
went over there last time.
Full mount giraffe.
No, I want
Full mount giraffe.
a giraffe rug.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Pryor has one.
Yeah.
They are so sick.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm
How
sorry.
big is the rug?
Well,
Big as this room.
he shot a coal giraffe, so it wasn't like a huge bowl. But for some reason they needed it taken out, and so he shot it. It's one of my buddies and mentors, and then made a rug out of it. And he has a cabin about the size of your I'm gonna say the original cabin in Kentucky, and it's in the entryway or close to it, and his net goes all the way out in the room. It looks sick.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking was a rug. Probably maybe mount the head. I don't know.
I
But
mean,
they said it's takes 8 people to skin that damn thing.
I've seen videos of it.
Really?
Yeah, it's quite the ordeal. Especially, I think they recommend that you head shoot them too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
There they are.
Samantha wants 3
Zebras?
zebra rugs. So zebra's definitely on it.
So keep your they call it the back skin for your sable and whatever you shoot. And what I did with my wildebeest and my Impala, I got the full rug for a zebra, but they'll make pillows out of them. They can do all sorts of stuff with the back skin. So I'd get that tanned and keep it. And then if you happen to shoot a Cape Buffalo or
I'm not going after buffalo on this one. Sable, kudu,
yep.
nala.
I love Nala. You got a water buck on there?
I've got blessed buck, white blessed buck. I don't even know how to. Some of these I don't even know how to say. Black spring buck, white spring buck, red hartebeest.
Yep.
Fallow, but they said the fallows might be dropping.
Yeah.
At that point, so if we see one with good, we'll
The red hartebeest, they're interesting looking animals.
Yeah.
Their horns.
black impala,
Yeah.
warthog, wildebeest, couple zebras, baboon. And
What are you gonna do with your baboon?
I don't know. I know you want to
Oh, full body mounted in a tuxedo with a tray, so I can put my keys on it by the front door.
put a
Mount it butt forward. Get the red cheeks.
put a Bonte Bok, Bontebok. I mean, I had to Google half these things to figure out what the hell they were. Those things are cool.
Yep.
I think those are really pretty.
Are they all the shoulder mounts going to Kentucky, or what are you thinking?
I don't know. I mean, I think we'll probably put some in the new house.
They look good.
yeah.
Like African animals look real classy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Samantha likes-
You've been in my living room. The
Yeah.
Impala really can elevate the room, if you will.
There's a baboon.
I think Pryor and Riley stole the idea from Pryor. Have a vervet monkey mounted riding a tricycle.
And then put up ostrich mount. I wanted to kill an ostrich. Look at this mount. It's actually really
Are you doing
cool.
a full?
No. The one on the wall. Like the first one on the left. Yeah, that'll work.
Oh,
And you stick them on the wall like that?
I have not seen it in person, but one of my friends.
Yeah.
one of
I
my
mean, that's
friends
an
has
ugly
one.
ostrich, but
Yeah, that looks like a.
I mean, that thing's seen better
Beat up.
days. That's not an ostrich. That's a
That's an emu, right?
dildo or something.
Those things.
They said they're
I
harder.
think they're like 8 foot wide.
Yeah, they're big. But he said they're harder to kill than you think.
You shoot them with a rifle center mass.
I'm assuming. I mean, headshot's going to be.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Are they like chickens where if they lose their head, they keep running?
It's a great question.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes, and I have no clue.
I mean, you shoot a turkey in the head, it drops.
Yeah. The food over there is amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure someone will shoot a Jim's buck or oryx, one and the same. And that's some of the best meat I had over there. Another thing they'll probably do, and I highly suggest checking it out. One morning, wake up early, go get coffee in the kitchen, and before they make eggs, they're using ostrich eggs because
Really?
there's like a dozen eggs. It's the size of about a dozen eggs in each one of those, and that was cool just to see them cook with.
Do they go out early in the morning?
Yeah, we went out early.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
but
before sunup? Or like
yeah, I believe so.
sunup?
Yeah, it was up and it was
Yeah.
dark when we were eating breakfast. But it's also based on what you guys want to do, because you don't want to go over there you're over there for 2 weeks. You don't want to hunt hard every morning and just wear yourself out and have it be a pain in the dick, right? So our PHs just went off our vibe. Like, if you have a big win the day before, like, hey, we're going to sleep in tomorrow. We'll reattack tomorrow afternoon. You know,
Put up Black Impala.
those are sick. No wildebeest.
Wildebeest is on here.
There's golden, there's blue, and black wildebeest, and they're sick.
Yeah, is that Black Impala? Yeah, those
Dude.
things. That is beautiful. I think those are harder to find.
What do you? Are you gonna shoulder mount that?
Yeah.
I think I would want that back skin too. I think,
for sure.
Yeah, make some pillows out of that. My pillows still are holding up strong.
Really?
And I went in like 2019, maybe 18, and the kids have been pretty hard on them.
Yeah, and I mean Joe's bringing his, because they went last year to the same spot. So
Yep.
Joe's bringing his bow. He's gonna bow hunt some
Oh, really?
stuff. Yeah.
They're not doing. I thought they'd be all long range rifle.
Brad's definitely long range. I mean, I think he probably won't take a shot unless it's over 1,000.
I know.
But Joe wants to shoot some with his bow, and then I've got a film guy for all my stuff.
Okay,
so
excellent.
we're gonna film all of it. So it'll be fun. It's gonna be an experience for sure.
Good. Let's see. We got the 4th.
And they said don't bring much because
You don't.
Yeah.
Listen to them, because they'll do your laundry every single day.
Yeah, that's what they say. So like two outfits.
Yeah,
and then-
2, 3 at the most.
Yeah, whatever you're lounging in,
Yep.
like, they'll clean that. So like,
Yep.
it's like 4 outfits
Every day when you get back, your clothes are gonna be folded on your bed, ready to go.
I'm just the only thing I'm taking, because I'm checking now. I wouldn't gonna check, but I'm just taking a bunch of mugs and cups and stuff over there for everybody.
And they gave them to us, but they're the mini, what are these things called? Gaiters?
Yep.
You know, they gave us a pair of mini gaiters. Make sure you have a good pair of boots. And I just wear shorts and a t-shirt or whatever.
just chill.
Yep.
There's a pool at this same place too. So
Yeah. And make sure you throw in a day chilling at the pool,
yeah,
especially after, you know, if you harvest one of your trophies that you're going after. Let's see, what do I got going on this month? 4th of July. Oh, we're doing a giveaway at the end of the month.
Truck.
Giving away a Dodge Ram. We're doing all the shooting for that tomorrow. So that'll be live at the end of the month. And then starting the ruck this month, and get into that in a different form. But it's a organization for CEOs and founders in the outdoor industry to gather and collaborate, and hopefully, you know, put the outdoor space in a better place.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
So launching that this week. I'm excited about that. So, I mean, we got a busy July. You'll be gone for half of it.
I know.
But
I feel like I've been gone for half of the summer already.
yeah, you and me both. But cool. All right. Anything else, bud?
No.
Right on. Well, stay tuned. We'll post pictures and all sorts of stuff from Jay's trip to Africa and get some cool videos up. And good luck over there. I'm excited to hear all about it.
Thank you.
Cool.